Already hit hard by the drought, Utah farmers are now preparing for tonight's hard freeze. As news specialist Mike Anderson explains, some are crossing their fingers that the cold won't shut down the season. Mike, it seems the farmers just can't get a break.
Yeah, sure feels that way this year, Deanie. And, some farmers hoping that, it's not unusual for the freeze to happen right about now, but they're hoping that they can maybe just extend this season just a bit and make up for some of those losses. And if they can get through tonight, that just might work out.
Crops at the Johnson family farm this year.
Normally these tomatoes start turning red in July, and we still have mostly green tomatoes.
Aren't quite going as well as Braden Johnson would like. He's only been able to harvest less than a tenth of this field of tomatoes so far.
Crops didn't grow quite as fast and quite as strong this year just because we were short on water, and so yeah, it would be nice to be able to stretch crops just a little bit longer.
The worst year that he and a whole lot of farmers have ever seen is the reason why Johnson Family Farms is among those trying to squeeze in some more days out of the season.
If we can get past this one, it looks like we're going to be warm for the next 10 days.
He is a fourth-generation producer on this family farm in Benson. He knows to expect a freeze around this time in the Cache Valley, but is hopeful that maybe, just barely, they could avoid it tonight.
There's guys that are still chopping corn silage, and frost can reduce the quality of the corn silage if it gets frozen too hard.
And on top of the water shortage, Johnson says the scarcity of labor has added to their struggles here too.
I mean, there's more people around, but less people who want to do this kind of work. Well, ideally, these pumpkins would have been out last Saturday if labor wasn't such a challenge.
How things go tonight could determine whether they get a couple more weeks or if the harvest on some of their vegetables comes to a halt.
We might stay above freezing, which would be great.
And according to the Cache County Farm Bureau, the Johnsons aren't alone in this. In fact, some hay farmers even planted some late crops, hoping to extend the season, but that could get a bit risky if tonight doesn't work out. Deanie, back to you.
All right, we'll cross our fingers too. Thanks, Mike.